Yo, what's up, YouTube? Come on in. It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment, being animated with my hands again. I talk with my hands sometimes. I can't stop. Spirit fingers. All right, guys, we're doing a bonus general reading today. I'm excited for you guys, if you can't tell. Spirit is excited to do a bonus general reading. I like giving back to the collective. Love you guys, if you haven't noticed. Spirit is excited. I get messages from sirens, honks, and engines. So Spirit's here. We out here. Allow me to pick my piles, please. Spirit told me to do wild animals, by the way. First wild animal is going to be this duck. Say, duck, duck, goose. Second animal is going to be this tiger for pile number 2. Say, hey there, all you cool cats and kittens. Third pile is going to be this wolf. If you're a part of a wolf pack, if you're a lone wolf, if you're a bit emotional, because I see this moon out here, you might want to pick this pile. Do what feels called to you, though. Last but not least, it's going to be this cute little panda. Say panda, panda. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. I got my Cash App down below if you want to bless a brother. Because we're all fam. Timestamps below. Please like, share, subscribe. You know the spiel. Peace. Hey, what's up, pile 2? Let's talk about your bonus general reading. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't have channel messages or extra cards. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit. Oh my. I feel like I'm missing some cards. Great Spirit, we're just going to go with it. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 1, bonus general reading? 7 of Cups is all about options and figuring things out and patience. I tap in with my second card, so let me go there first. So get some context. I feel like a person that was withholding is trying to figure you out. My King of Coins is known to be a boss, a leader, a person at the top of the food chain, somebody that deals with money. I feel like somebody probably wants you to work for them. They want you as a part of the collective or a part of a team is what I'm getting here with all these cups. But they might have treated you as an option or as somebody that was replaceable is what I'm hearing. And now they need you and they're trying to conspire. They're trying to figure out a way inside your heart, inside, you know, your world, I guess. I don't know what it is, but we're starting off with a person that was withholding. Somebody regrets being withholding because now they need you. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 1? You have the Knight of Swords out here. I feel like somebody wants to approach you. I feel like you probably recognize this energy because I see the Sword of Truth out here. So it's probably resonating for you because I see this ego with sharp vision. I feel like you are on the lookout for this individual because you know who this withholding person is and they shouldn't have treated you the way they treated you. They underestimated you. Instead of an eagle, I see a pigeon. So they probably looked down on you or they thought you were less than, but they know that you're sharp, they know that you're capable, and you might even be a bit defensive with this knight out here. So if they're going to approach you, they better come with respect. What else you got? You have the Four of Wands out here in reverse. Now, the Four of Wands in reverse is a mess. It's also a bit of arguing. I feel like they want you a part of a team because I see partnership out here, but they don't see you as a partner. They like looking down on people, and that's why they're a mess. My Four of Wands is a clean home space, a clean community, partnership, happiness. I feel like in their life right now, they're not happy. They are a bit of a mess mentally and their space around them. They like looking down on people, and that's why they're a mess. You know, they need to be more compassionate and welcoming is what I'm getting here, but I feel like they like looking down, and that's their demise. That's their fault. You know, I see an earthquake out here. Like, it's just their world is just shaking up underneath their feet, and they don't know why, and it's because they like being withholding. They don't like being partners. They don't like being welcoming, and now they're at a deficit. What else you got? You have the Six of Wands out here. Six of Wands is all about getting through things and victory. I feel like they recognize that you would have been a victory for them, but either you walk past them or they let you walk away. There's a lots of transportation out here. They might even drive past your house in order to get a glimpse of you, because that's what I'm seeing with this horse out here, or to reconnect. But that's just them scheming, as what I saw here. Like, they looked at you as prey, is what I'm seeing here with this beast out here. So now they're scheming some more, trying to make believe, and oh, I just ran into you. How you doing, buddy? It's just a fake front. But I feel like you walked away, and they're trying to run into you. I got the Two of Wands out here upright, which means they're planning, they're orchestrating. Two of Wands is research and planning. They probably know where you live. They know your address. They don't know the exact, location, but they're trying to run into you so they can, slide in and, just, win you back. An English reading with the Nine of Pentacles, and it makes sense to me as a reader because they didn't appreciate you at first. I feel like they judged you for the things that you had, because she has a lot. She has more than enough. And I feel like being as though you carried yourself a certain type of way, they took you for granted, is what I'm getting here. They labeled you this, that, and another. And they also didn't value you with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. With all this money in reverse, we have a boss. We got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So whenever I get the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, that's lots of bills and expenses. This boss is about to face bills and expenses and a lack of resources because they didn't value you. And now they are at a deficit. Now they are living in the turmoil that they wanted to see you in. So they didn't appreciate you. Now you're the one who they're looking for, is what I'm getting here with her looking at this eagle or hawk. And I feel like y'all know who I'm talking about with these eagles and hawks, because hawks and eagles are known to have sharp vision. But if you look closely, this hawk has like a blindfold on. They thought you were stupid. They thought you didn't see them for who they were. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. We got communication and travel. They drive past your whereabouts and they want to cause communication. They're hoping that things are not over between you two, because the Death card signifies an ending. Great Spirit, can we get clarity and closing remarks, please, and thank you for this individual that's a bit of a stalker creep. Let's talk about the Seven of Cups treating you like an option. Now that they treated you like an option, now they want to heal. I feel like before they didn't value you and, you were replaceable, and now they're suffering for it. But now they want to heal because they need you. It's all out of need and not, well, they need it now, but before it was all about them and their priorities and their needs. And they were a bit greedy is also what I'm getting here. Let's talk about this King of Coins in reverse, greed. Ace of Pentacles out here in reverse. Now, I have the Hand of God out here. God likes to bless when the Ace of Pentacles is upright, but when the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, that's God taking away. And this person has an inner unbalance because I have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. God doesn't like people that are withholding, that are selfish, that are greedy, that misuse their position. So God is teaching them a life lesson right now, and they don't like it. They have an inner unbalance. Let's talk about this Knight of Swords out here. We have the Queen of Swords out here. I feel like a lot of you guys are a bit bitter because this person didn't see your worth or recognize that you had capability to soar to the top, or you were good for the position, or you just had a natural type of knowing. And I feel like y'all are a bit bitter because they ignored you. They thought that they were better than you. I feel like I have a mismatched partnership out here. Whenever I have two individuals and two separate suites, these are two puzzle pieces that don't quite gel well together. I feel like they want to just chalk it up as a misunderstanding, let bygones be bygones. But with this Queen of Swords in reverse, you're ready to hold people accountable. You're ready to let them know how pissed you off that they could even treat you the way they treated you. Let's talk about this Four of Wands in reverse, mess. Seven of Pentacles out here in reverse. I feel like this person didn't see your potential, because the Seven of Pentacles is all about potential, watching things grow, patience. You would have been good for the environment, good for the community, good for the job, Um, but they also didn't want to pay you, what was rightfully yours or due to you. I feel like they were selfish and withholding, like I keep on mentioning, and that won't get you anywhere. When you're selfish and withholding, that means you're not mature. That means you're not growing. You're not there for people. You're not considerate with the Seven of Pentacles out here. They should have considered you better. They should have looked to you as a partner or a person that was good for the environment. But what do? They just say, you know what, they need me more than I need them. That went to their head, ego. Spirit doesn't like ego. Spirit doesn't like greed. Spirit doesn't like pride. So Spirit's going to teach them the hard lesson that they need to learn. Let's talk about the Six of Wands out here. Knight of Cups in reverse. My Knight of Cups in reverse is disappointment, dissatisfied emotionally. I feel like you guys were very passionate to work in this environment, in this community for this person, but they disappointed you and you are not looking back. It's what I'm getting here. You put your trust in the wrong person and then they show their colors. So why trust a person that's already shown their colors? Let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, not being appreciated. The Empress out here in reverse is more bitterness. With the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's just like I don't have patience or time to be kind, generous, or supportive when that wasn't reciprocated. It's all about, life is all about reciprocation, being there for other people. So don't be mad when somebody's cold and closed off towards you because you didn't appreciate them. You can't do take-backs and do-overs and, oh, that was a mistake and a misunderstanding. You can't try to paint a pretty picture and act like people are stupid. Guys, that's been your message. I hope it resonates. I hope you recognize your worth and your value so other people can recognize your worth and value. Peace. What's up, Pile 2? Welcome. Come on into your bonus journal reading. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on with Pile 2? I don't have channel messages or extra cards. I do have extra cards. Spirit stopped me right there. This might be your second reading. If this is not your second reading, you might want to go check out another reading or Pile 1 specifically. But I got duplicates out here. So do what feels calls to you. Great Spirit, what's going on with Pile 2? Bonus journal reading. Strength card out here. I see confidence. I see vitality. But most of all, confidence is what I'm getting here. I tap in with my second card, so let me go there to get contact. I feel like somebody sees you confident, somebody that doesn't need help or a handout, but confidence is beaming off of this card with the strength card. But the strength card signifies patience for me. What I'm hearing is somebody thought you would be patient with them or, forgiving, but all they see is confidence and an attitude of you don't really need them is what I'm getting with the strength card out here. And to be honest with you, with this major arcana out here, Spirit wants you to remain confident because for somebody to misuse your patience, there's a problem. Let's talk about it. We got the King of Cups in reverse. This is a person that misused your heart space. The King of Cups in reverse is known to be emotionally manipulative and a liar. And I feel like you were passionate towards an individual that was probably in a high position. They could be either a boss or a lover. This is going different places because the King of Cups is known to use his heart space. So I feel like you are passionate towards an individual, a boss, or a lover. They see that you're confident without them. They see that you recognize them as a liar and a manipulator. What else you got? We got the Moon card. Now, the Moon card signifies lies and deception. That's what they were coming to you with. Lies and deception, but they can't because now you look at them as a Decepticon. It's funny because we have a lion and an owl. Like this lion will devour this owl. And I feel like they know that you want to devour them for how they treated you. It's what I'm getting here. They want to approach you with a lie as if they didn't learn their lesson. That's just their character flaw. It's what I'm getting here. So don't think that you're in the wrong of treating a person the way that you're treating them. Let them see your confidence. Let them know that your guards are up, that your patience won't be misused, that your kindness won't be misused, that your love for them won't be misused. What else you got? You got the Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody has to learn some tough lessons. My Page of Wands is known to have temper tantrums and consequences. And I feel like this person has to really learn the hard way. I feel like we're talking about a spoiled individual that automatically thinks that things should go their way. But with this chili out here, somebody is about to have a spanking, a spiritual spanking. Is what I'm getting here with this Page of Wands out here in reverse. So somebody needs to have a harsh reality. And that's the only way that they're going to learn, because we have a student out here. So somebody want to play you like it's cute, and they're about to be spiritually taught a lesson. What else you got? You got the Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody doesn't have peace, especially when they see you confident. Like with you being so confident, you standing 10 toes and you standing your ground, that means that you don't really care about them gaining their peace. You don't care about them, their needs or wants. Because when it came to you, you were an option. That won't fly with this manipulator out here. So they need to learn through consequence is what I'm getting here. They don't deserve peace because they don't bestow peace upon other people. You see how that works? What else you got? You got the Sun card out here. The Sun card is all about happiness and joy, exposure and enlightenment. I feel like you guys have been exposed to an individual's darkness, their negativity, and they like to go back and forth because the Sun and the Moon go back and forth. They thought that their lives would be acceptable, but you expose them. You know who they are. You see them eye to eye. Like they can't fool you with the Sun card out here. And I channel Spirit with my Sun card. Spirit is the one that's handing out the spiritual punishment, not y'all. Y'all are just standing 10 toes down. You're defending yourself because that's what you had to do. They could have chose to be kind-hearted. They could have chose to be partners with you. They could have chose to, be nurturing, but they chose differently. They chose to lie. They chose the darkness. They chose the greed. What else you got? And Spirit doesn't take kindly to that energy. Spirit is all about peace and love and compassion. So where does the greed and the lies fit in? Make it make sense, please. What else you got? Let's talk about the Star card out here. Star card is all about healing. And I feel like you guys had to heal yourself through rough situations, and they see that you have evolved. That's what I'm getting here with the Star card and the Strength card out here. They recognize your potential because the Star card is all about hope, guidance, and inspiration. You would have been a great fit. You could have helped other people. You could have helped them. You could have poured into their needs and necessities, but you had to take away that compassion. I feel like a lot of you guys are natural healers. You're naturally there for people. You're naturally supportive. You naturally want to give. And what that said is, when you guys are givers, you got takers out there that are going to use and abuse you. And we saw that out here with the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so sometimes you got to let their well run dry. Sometimes you got to let them face consequences by themselves and not have peace because they expected too much, especially when they like to lie. And with all the darkness out here, they really are looking in your direction to help them out of a situation, but they don't deserve the help. And I don't want to sound unforgiving, but this is spirit. Spirit will protect you against people that want to lie, that want to misuse people. Ending this reading with The Six of Swords out here. The Six of Swords is all about going from a rough state of mind to a calm state of mind. It's also lots of transportation. You could have a person that circles around your energy just to figure you out, is what I'm getting here. They're only trying to think about themselves and how they're going to get out of a rough situation. And the last thing you should do with this card being the last card of your reading is adhere to their needs and wants, because they have to learn the hard way. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. Magician is on one. I feel like they're trying to manifest themselves in your life. They're trying to pop up on you. I feel like this message resonates for you guys because you know exactly who I'm talking about. We know we're talking about a manipulator, or, you know, somebody that disappeared on you, or, you know, thought you were going to come crawling to them. This person has a lot of narcissistic energy attached to them, and that's their deficit. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks, please, and thank you. Let's talk about the Strength card, confidence. King of Pentacles out here. King of Pentacles is all about being at the top of the food chain. What I'm getting here is you probably don't need another person. You probably figure things out. This is y'all energy. I feel like y'all bossed up on a person that could have been an authority figure or a person that you really wanted in your life. Let's talk about this King of Cups in reverse. You view them as a manipulator or a liar. The Emperor out here, they want to try to convince you that they've changed their ways, that they're more responsible, that, you know, this could very well be a boss, because I see bosses out here. With the King of Pentacles and the Emperor out here, this could be a boss that disappointed you, that tried to manipulate you. This could also be a counterpart, because the Emperor is known to be a counterpart to the Empress. So take what resonates, guys. But what I'm getting here is somebody wants to act like they changed their ways. They want to act more responsible. But that's just a lie. That's just a front, because they had their chance and now they have to learn why they made their choice. Let's talk about this Moon card out here. Page of Swords out here. At the end of the day, this person is a bit childish with this page out here. Their go-to, because my pages represent messengers, their go-to is to lie and deceive other people. And that won't get you anywhere. Spirit doesn't take kindly to lies and deception. Let's talk about this Page of Wands in reverse, punishment. The Moon card, they're being punished for the lies and the deception, as I mentioned before. I feel like you probably didn't hear this person, you know, often. Every blue moon is what I'm seeing here with two moons out here. They have multiple chances to reach out, but they thought that you would come running to them. I see there's a long path out here. You know, I feel like they thought that they had a grip on you. You know, and that's their narcissistic ways. Let's talk about the Four of Swords in reverse, lack of peace. Three of Swords is nothing but pain and sorrow, regret, and betrayal. Like, you let this person in your heart space just for them to betray you. Now they have to figure out why they would do that to a person that was generous and open-hearted with them. And it's not going to be easy living in that energy. Let's talk about the Sun card out here, exposure. Six of Swords out here. I feel like the Six of Swords in reverse is lots of turbulence. And I feel like you need to allow them to endure this turbulence while you being fully aware of the turbulence. A lot of you guys want to come to another person's rescue. But like I said earlier, the givers give and the takers take. And you have to teach the taker not to take so much. Let's talk about this Star card out here. Potential and hope. Judgment card out here. Judgment card in reverse, for me, is a why me. Who call this judgment? I feel like they need a person like you, and they have to suffer the consequences. And this is spiritual. You know, when you have a person that's a healer, that's giving, you don't mistreat them, because then you're going to have to learn the harsh lesson. I feel like they misjudged you, and they thought you were soft or Boo Boo the Fool, and they could misuse you, or your sadness or your need for them would have you come crawling back. But you need to let that well run dry. They need to learn a harsh lesson. Let's talk about the Six of Swords out here, upright. Wheel of Fortune out here. A lot of them were very selfish. They thought that they were the prize, or they thought that, you know, they wouldn't give you a fair amount of wealth, because the Wheel of Fortune comes with wealth out here, and I feel like they thought that they could divide the pie, or they could treat you like an option. I see a pie out here. But they would give you a sliver. They would give you little shellings. They would breadcrumb you. That's not good enough. So now they have to go through what they wanted to give you. Peace, y'all. Please like, share, subscribe if it resonated. Hey, what's up, Pile 3? What it do? Come on in. Let's talk about your bonus journal reading. I don't have channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Great Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 3, please and thank you. Star card out here. I feel like a lot of you guys heal the collective one way, shape, or form, whether it's in your reality or you have a platform or page or channel. You could be a nurse, you could be a tarot reader, you could have divine insight, but regardless, you're a healer with the star card out here. Regardless, you inspire people with the star card out here. Star card is all about hope, guidance, and inspiration. So you uplift the collective, you uplift other people, and that's what Spirit wants to start off with. So I'm honored to be in the presence of other healers. I'm honored to share this frequency because that's what life is all about. Healing, love, and compassion. What else we got? We got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords is all about holding people accountable, telling people they're doing something wrong, because the Seven of Swords is all about sneaking off past responsibility. And I feel like you guys help people on the right path is what I'm getting here. Is a lot of people that you encounter want to be ignorant, they want to be corrupt, they want to cheat, lie, they want to do the wrong thing, and you guys got to tell them no. You got to stand 10 toes and say, you know what, that's not good for you. It's not going to get you anywhere good. Okay, so you guys got to continue on. A lot of you guys don't like to be the bad guy, but it's nothing wrong with holding them accountable for their misfortunes, their consequences, because that's Spirit teaching them a lesson. You can't ignore your intuition. And I feel like you guys know all about intuition. You know all about doing the right thing and being pure-hearted. So don't feel like you're the bad guy, because they got to learn one way or another. And it's better that they learn through you than through Spirit, because Spirit's the one that's going to hand out the harshness. If you don't adhere to a message, then that's going to affect your reality. What else we got? We got the Judgment card. We got Spirit out here. Y'all are evolved beings with this butterfly out here, and y'all haven't always been evolved beings, because Spirit is showing me the caterpillar. The Judgment card is a message, a wake-up call, a test. A lot of you guys do give messages. A lot of you guys do uplift the collective. A lot of you guys help people evolve. And you guys are on the right path. You guys have a key that another person can't unlock. You guys are special and unique is what I'm getting here with the Judgment card. So don't feel like you're the bad guy. Don't feel like because you have to tell somebody harshly their reality or the truth that you are doing something wrong, because, you know, sometimes the truth hurts. I'm sorry to laugh, but you guys got to recognize, because sometimes being empathic, I see an empath out here, sometimes being empathic, you don't want to be the bad guy. You want to uplift. You want to be the source of people's healing, and sometimes you have to be the bad guy in order for people to get the point, in order for them to evolve. What else you got? We got the Ten of Cups. You got to recognize that it's all love out here. You guys are there for people. Spirit is telling me to read this in reverse. A lot of you guys didn't come from healthy households. You had toxic family, and you're being the exact opposite of those toxic family. You know, and that's what it's all about, not allowing your childhood or your circumstance to define you. You guys have evolved. I see this rainbow out here. You had to go through rainy nights and rainy days and uncertainty and darkness in order for you guys to, you know, cast light on certain situations. So Spirit is proud of you. Spirit is glad that you're compassionate and loving and lighthearted and jovial, and you prioritize compassion. But keep on that track, because I'm seeing a train track out here. Keep on that track without, you know, getting yourself down, because you don't want to be the bad guy, or you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. What else we got? We got the Six of Cups out here in reverse. A lot of you guys, I see a childhood out here. The Six of Cups is often children. It's also about trust and looking out after people. I feel like when it came to your childhood, you didn't have people that looked out after you, that was kind-hearted, that was friendly. I see bullies out here with the Six of Cups in reverse. And I feel like a lot of you guys had trust issues because of your toxic family, or the people that didn't really open their hearts towards you, but you didn't become them. A lot of you guys did have bullies, and what that said is you didn't become the bully, you didn't become the oppressor, so you didn't become the bad guy. A lot of you guys feel like you're doing something wrong right now when you're uplifting, and Spirit wants to give you confirmation that you got to continue doing your spiritual calling, your duty, something that you're natural with, because you're affecting other people in the best way possible without you criticizing yourself. Ending this reading with the temperance out here in reverse, and it makes sense to me as a reader why this temperance is in reverse, because the temperance in reverse is all about mental unbalance. I feel like y'all are earth angels, you're healers. Like, these are true healers. You see these water bearers and they're in water. Water is very healing. Water sustains life. And I feel like what this temperance in reverse is, you go back and forth in your mind space. Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path with this path out here? And you exactly are. You're anointed and blessed. You are a unique individual. You are a creation of God. And you have to stand in that power without being cocky, without being egotistical, without criticizing yourself, because you've already healed yourself. So don't let the past creep on in and make you misguided. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. Spirit wants me to come back here with the Justice card representing structures and 9-to-5s and organizations and jobs and legal. I feel like a lot of you guys have gone on a different path that you are known for, and that's entirely okay. And sometimes you feel like an inner unbalance. This is another card of balance with the Justice card and the Temperance in reverse. Sometimes you second guess, am I doing the right thing? And you are doing the right thing. You're clearing your karma. You're helping other people clear their karma. You just do things differently, and that's entirely okay. When you look back on your life, you're going to be proud that you went down this path, because you are a unique individual. You didn't do what society wanted you to do. And Justice card is all about society and what they're up to. Another Justice card in reverse. I feel like I'm being clarified by the Justice card that I just pulled out. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, you guys are meant to call people out and say, hey, you're not doing what's right, without making yourself feel like you're the bad guy. 10 of Pentacles out here. A lot of you guys are appreciated for your loyalty, for your compassion, for your generosity. Great Spirit, can we get clarity and closing remarks for Pile 3, please and thank you. Let's talk about the Star card being a healer. Devil card in reverse. A lot of you guys have intrusive thoughts, and I don't like this combination, especially when it's upright. I'm glad it's not upright simultaneously, but you guys are innocent, and you can't persecute yourself because of your past self or your past in general or your past life. A lot of us reincarnate back into this world because we didn't do it right the first time, and I feel like y'all are healers because you recognize you had a negative toxic side and you want to do things differently. But with that said, is the devil will try to corrupt you. The devil will have intrusive thoughts and tell you you're doing something wrong. So you can't believe the hype. You got to recognize that the devil is a liar. Let's talk about the Seven of Swords out here in reverse. The Seven of Cups is out here. Be more patient with yourself. And I still see intrusive thoughts. I still see the beast out here with the Devil card out here and the Seven of Cups. Be more patient with yourself, and you'll figure everything out, because that's what the Seven of Cups is, options and figuring things out. I feel like your mind sometimes gets the best of you if you're making the right decision, and you just have to commit and recognize it's a difference between good and bad. And if you're doing things from your heart, then you can't fail. Let's talk about this Judgment card out here. Ace of Cups out here. Now, this is the hand of God. This is you guys being open-hearted with the Ace of Cups out here. Spirit is proud. Whenever I get an ace, it's a thumbs up. And especially with the Judgment card, because Spirit holds judgment over our lives, over everybody. And this is a confirmation for you guys that you're on the right path. You're evolved beings. You're making Spirit proud because you're open-hearted, you're compassionate, you're giving. So there's no need to have the intrusive thoughts. There's no need to go against yourself or criticize yourself. Talk about this 10 of Cups out here. 9 of Pentacles out here. A lot of you guys are going to be rewarded financially because you are so open-hearted, because you are there for people, because you treat people like family. Okay? So you ought to be more proud of yourself, because I know it wasn't easy. You had to cultivate this energy because it wasn't given to you for a lot of people. Let's talk about the Six of Cups in reverse. Hermit card in reverse. A lot of you guys have abandonment issues. A lot of you guys were abandoned by authority figures because I see a parent-child dynamic or an authority figure child dynamic out here. You have people that left you in the dark when they should have been there. They should have been a guiding light to you. They should have taught you and been a person of wisdom. But a lot of you guys had selfish individuals that only thought about their own needs, and now you have trust issues if you're doing the right thing. And you guys had to come out the darkness in order to shed light in your own life and other people's life. So don't bring your past with you. Recognize that you've evolved and you're not defined by your past. Let's talk about this Temperance in reverse. Mental imbalance. The Moon card upright. I don't like the Moon card upright because it tells me sometimes you feel like you're left in the dark and you're living in uncertainty, but you have to recognize that you guys are of light and the darkness surrounds you. When you guys are healing, the devil will have a target on your back. Okay, I know you guys are empaths, you guys want to do right by people, but it's a war of good and evil out here. When you guys are helping people and generous and inspiring people to do good, then you're going to have a target, and people and things and intrusive thoughts are going to try to bring you down because the Moon card comes with fear, emotions, deception, and lies. So don't believe your thoughts sometimes. Don't believe when people want to point their finger at you and say you're doing the wrong thing. They're threatened by you for all the right reasons. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. What's up, Hanra 4? Come on in. Let's talk about it. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what is going on? Okay, Spirit wants me, this might be your fourth reading because I see 4 different black spots out here. If this is not, you might want to check out any of the other 4. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, especially pile 2. I don't know. Do what feels called to you, though. But I couldn't pick up this pile, and that was a reason because Spirit wanted me to go back to this magnet. Great Spirit, I apologize. Great Spirit, what message do you have for Pile 4 general reading for the collective? Please start us off. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is all about trust, looking out after people, childlike energy. I tap in with my second card, so let's go there and get insight and context. 8 of Wands is out here in reverse. Okay. This message applies if you have younger people in your life, sisters, brothers, children of your own. I feel like you have some hard-headed, younger people in your life because the 8 of Wands in reverse is a blockage. I feel like you try to tell them what to do and they do the opposite or they don't listen. It's almost like they like going against the grain. Okay? Let's continue on. I don't know what to tell you with this energy because sometimes people have to learn their own way and you guys can't live for other people. That's first and foremost. But if they're young, like kids, I feel like you got to be on top of them like white on rice. Okay? Because they can't block you out. You have to hold them accountable. You have to exercise a bit of authority in their life. But if they're adults, then allow them to go on that path so they can learn on their own. You cannot live for other people. It's not your duty to live for other people. If you give them everything that you can and they still go about their own way, then they have to learn consequences, and it's not your fault. Okay? I feel like a lot of you guys, I have two audiences out here. I have adults that have adult children, and I have adults that have young children. So regardless, you have to understand limitations. Some of the younger ones need limitations, and some of the older ones need to let them go. Let them learn the hard way. So let's talk about it. Empress out here. I'm talking to a lot of mothers. A lot of people that are givers with the Empress out here. Empress is known to be kind, nurturing, a giver, a mother, literally. And I feel like you guys want to see your kids prosper and grow, but you either have to give them your full undivided attention, or you have to let them blossom in their own timing, is what I'm getting here. We're talking about you guys. You guys have grown in your own way, and you have to recognize that everybody has their own responsibility to make their own life their own life. Like, we're all responsible for our own life. When we die alone. We don't take everybody else with us. And you can't allow another person to drag you down, and you can't allow a child to really not be kind and, supportive. Or if you have like a hooligan, then you gotta address that, because I'm seeing these screeches out here. And that's just for the children. If you have children that are young, but if you have adult children, they gotta learn through consequence. I hate to be repetitive, but I know I'm talking to parents out there. What else we got? We got the moon card in reverse. The moon card in reverse is all about putting a spotlight to someone's shadow side. You have to put a spotlight to your children that are young. If they are lying and deceiving and becoming a bully and they're fighting, you have to say, hey, that's not what life is all about. That's going to come with consequences. And you will have a bad outcome if you go down that dark path. But if you have adult children, you have to learn to let go, and you're not responsible after a certain point, because you know you've done all that you can do. See, a lot of people are emotional right now because they don't know what they can do for an adult. But once you pass a certain threshold, that responsibility is on that one said adult. What else we got? We got the King of Swords out here. The King of Swords is known to be very watchful and vigilant. All you can do is watch, and like I said before, if you have younger children and they are acting a ruckus, and they're causing mishaps. I don't know what to say, but you just have to be on them like white on rice. You have to really hold them accountable and let them know the law with the King of Swords out here. But if you have an adult child and you taught them, you provided for them, and they still go down the wrong path, you have to give limitations. You have to give ultimatums. Ending this reading with the Fool card out here. Now, the Fool card is all about being carefree and lighthearted. You have to learn to let them go and learn their own lessons. Sometimes they have to start at the bottom in order for them to grow. If you have an adult child, and that adult child will learn through consequences, because we have this fool on a cliff, and that's how people learn. If you're always constantly giving and providing, they're going to look at you as a safety net, But I feel like a lot of the younger children are really, not concerned with doing right by people. They have this laissez-faire attitude, I do things whatever I want, you know what I mean? And you gotta be on them like white on rice. You gotta be able to bark at them and say, hey, you wanna go to timeout? Hey, you wanna go to military school? You have consequences. You gotta start being a bit of a bitch. Excuse my language, or dialect. A lot of you guys got to put down the pressure that you're carrying for adult children. I don't know why I have an adult child out here, but I see lots of stress and burdens because I'm an adult. And being as though they are an adult, you shouldn't be carrying around that burden. You got to learn to let go. Excuse my burp. That's a physical channel message. You got to learn to let go. And then I have this card as confirmation that you have to let go and not take care of their responsibilities, and that I have these hunks out here, which is more confirmation. High Priest is out here. Wow, this is a compliment from Spirit. A lot of you guys know exactly what you need to do, but you have to enforce what you need to do. A lot of you guys are already intuitive. A lot of you guys don't need a tarot card reading for you guys to know what you have to do, but you have to apply what you know. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks, please, and thank you? Let's talk about this child out here. We got an adult child out here. We have an adult child. We have younger individuals and we have adult children out here. You got to take what resonates. But Spirit is confirming that I have a mixed audience out here. So you know what to do, as I mentioned before. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands in reverse, blockage. Six of Wands in reverse is a lack of victory out here. If they aren't going to take heed to your message, if they're not going to take heed to what you tell them to do, you have to let them fail. I don't want to see them fail. I know you don't want to see them fail for the adult child. But if they are a younger child, then they need to go to a place of adversity with the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay? I feel like they look at your vocabulary and they look at it like it doesn't impress me. You know, they look at it with such disdain and confidence as if it doesn't bother them. So you have to put your money where your mouth is. You know, you have to adhere to what you know you need to do. Let's talk about this Empress out here. We have the Star card out here. A lot of you guys are givers. A lot of you guys want to heal the situation and fix the situation. A lot of you guys want to be positive, but that's at a deficit, is what I'm getting here with your positivity. If you're always there for people, people will use you. Okay? And a lot of you guys need to clean up shop, is what I'm saying here. If you have younger children that are really bad and not good. Let's talk about this Moon card in reverse, putting a spotlight just on this negative side. I got the King of Pentacles out here. A lot of you guys got to boss up and change the scenario. You got to change the way they talk to you. You got to change the way that they expect you to be. You got to boss up and say, you know what, I'm not going to accept this behavior no more. You have to take control financially for some of them. You have to stop being so giving. If they expect video games, if they expect an allowance, if they expect you to pay their bills, it's time for them to cough up some responsibility. Let's talk about this King of Swords out here. Three of Cups out here. You can't be their friend. The Three of Cups is all about friendship, support, having a group. A lot of them are hanging around the wrong crowd, and they have to detach from that, because my King of Swords in reverse is known to detach and dismiss. And they're hanging around the wrong individuals. They're being influenced by them, and you have to watch out for who they hang around with. And if they don't want to hang around, if they want to continue to hang around the wrong crowd, let them, watch them, and they will learn through consequence. And when they end up where they end up, not saying they're going to end up, you know, dead or nothing like that, you got to allow them to suffer the consequence. But I got to double back. You can't live for other people. If they want to be destructive, there's nothing you can do. You did all that you could, and that's what you have to remember. All right, let's talk about this Fool card out here. Devil card in reverse. You have a person that likes to play innocent with the Devil card, but you're fully aware of their darkness. You're fully aware of their negativity. You're fully aware of their substance abuse for some of them. And it's making them, you're starting to see the effects of the substance abuse. And in order for you to have a change, you have to take things away, because they're using you. They're lying to you. They're making you out to be the fool when you guys are the adult figures. You can't be as lackadaisical as you would like. You can't be as kind as you would like. You can't be as generous as you would like. You know, love is holding people accountable. It's not just, you know, giving them hugs and kisses and everything that they want. They want to play innocent. They want to think that you'll always be there for them, but let them experience the darkness alone. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope it resonates. I'm not telling you not to love your family members. I'm telling you to hold them accountable.